Jai Hind children. Let's begin with class 7 science chapter light. What is light? Light is a radiation or a form of energy that our eyes can detect. Light enables us to view our surroundings. Light travels from one place to another in a straight line. This can be observed by seeing a flame of a candle using a straight pipe and then with a bent pipe. Now there are three types of objects depending upon the factor of the amount of light of passing through it. These are transparent, translucent and opaque. Transparent objects allow light to pass through them completely. Example glass. Translucent objects allow light to pass through them partially. Example butter paper. The objects which do not allow any light to pass through them are called opaque objects. Example table, book, etc. Now we will discuss about a phenomenon related to light, that is reflection. When light is incident on a certain surface, it either gets reflected or bounces back. Such surfaces are really well polished and act like a mirror. The phenomenon of light bouncing off surfaces is called reflection. A mirror that has a plane surface is called a plane mirror. A mirror that is curved, it either bulges in or out, is called a curved mirror. Now, the light ray that falls on the reflecting surface is called an incident ray. The light ray that gets reflected back from a reflecting surface is called a reflected ray, and a line that is perpendicular to the reflected plane at the point of incidence of incident ray is called normal. Angle of incidence is the angle between the incident ray and the normal, and the angle of reflection is the angle between the reflected ray and the normal. Now there are two laws of reflection of light. The first one states that the angle of incidence is always equal to the angle of reflection. And the second one is the angle of incidence, angle of reflection and the normal all lie on the same plane. Now on the basis of the surface on which the light falls, there are two types of reflection. Diffuse reflection, which we also call irregular reflection, and the second one is regular reflection. The image formed by the mirror is always left-right inverted. This means that the right side of the object appears as the left side of the image and the left side of the object appears as the right side of the image. This phenomenon is called lateral inversion. Now, what is an image? As a mirror reflects light, an image of the object that is in front of the mirror is formed on it. The image of an object can be defined as the impression of the object created by the light on the mirror. The distance between the image and the mirror and the object and the mirror always remain the same. If we increase or decrease the distance between the object and the mirror, the distance between the image and the mirror also increases or decreases respectively. A spherical mirror or a curved mirror is a mirror which has the shape of a piece cut out of a spherical surface. There are two types of mirrors, concave mirror and the convex mirrors. Now discuss about the difference between the real image and virtual image. Let's see. Now the image formed by a concave mirror. It can either be real or virtual. It can either be inverted or erect. It can have the same size as that of the object, a larger size that of the object or smaller size than that of the object. The image formed by a convex mirror is always virtual, upright, that is erect, and smaller in size as that of the object. Now let's discuss some applications of concave mirrors. Satellite dishes use a concave mirror to gather all the signals and reflect them on a certain point. Dentists use a concave mirror to reflect light on a particular tooth. Shaving mirrors are concave in shape. Headlights of a car have a concave mirror so that we can reflect back light straight on the path. Torches also use concave mirrors. Application of convex mirrors. The rear view mirrors are convex mirrors as they provide a wider view of the road behind. Security mirrors near an ATM are convex so that the user can detect easily if anyone else is watching from behind or not. Now, a lens is a part of a reflecting material like glass or plastic but curved from both sides. Lenses are unlike mirrors that have a reflecting surface only on one side. Depending upon its shape, a lens can be categorized as convex lens and concave lens. A convex lens is curved outwards, it is thicker in the center and narrows down at the edges. It merges the light rays passing through it at a certain point. Therefore, it is called a converging lens. Concave lens is curved inwards, it has wider edges and a thinner center. It reflects back the light that travels through it in different directions. Therefore, it is also called a diverging lens. Now, images formed by convex and concave lenses. A convex lens forms an image that is real, inverted, large, and appears close to the lens. A concave lens forms an image that is virtual, erect, small, and appears far away. Now let's discuss about another phenomenon related to light, that is refraction. The bending of the path of light when it moves from one medium to another is known as refraction. The object we see after refraction is called the apparent object. There exists some displacement between the apparent and actual object. Do you ever see the rainbow? The white light of the sun contains seven colored lights in it that separate out due to refraction, called a spectrum of lights. This spectrum of white light can be seen in the following: rainbows, soap bubbles, surface of a CD, and prism. Now, rainbow. The dispersion of white light through prism. Sunlight may appear as white but in fact is made up of seven component colors. This can be observed when a beam of sunlight is passed through a triangular prism or when light falls on a compact disc. The seven colors that appear are violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, and red. These are also the colors of a rainbow we see after a rainfall. The splitting of white light into its component colors is called dispersion of light. Now, Newton's disk. The Newton's disk can be obtained by dividing a disk into seven partitions and painting each of them with the seven colors of the rainbow. When the disk is rotated at a fast pace in daylight, all the colors tend to mix together and the disk appears whitish in color. Hope you all understand the topic covered in this chapter. Thank you. Have a good day.